Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're working on an abstinence project. We are going to be using a program called WORDLE. Before we open up WORDLE, let's take a look at what we need to have for this project. When you're on Moodle, please click the Abstinence Project rubric. Then, once you get to this page, click View the rubric. On the left-hand side is what is required for the project. So WORDLE is you're putting in words into a program, and it puts into a really cool design. So you will have an assigned number of words that you need to have for this project. Each one of you may have a different amount of words. I'll give that to you in just a minute. For this WORDLE, you need to have at least 3 positive things about abstinence. You need to have at least 3 negative things about abstinence. In this project, you need to have who can be abstinent and why choose abstinence. When you're doing your project, once you've done this, once you've completed 3 positives to abstinence, come back to the rubric and click My WORDLE Has It. If you don't have it yet, click My WORDLE Does Not Have It. Once you've completed the next criteria, move it to My WORDLE Has It. So this is a self-assessment to make sure that you have all the information in your WORDLE. Okay, let's go back to the main page of Moodle. In a new tab, I would like you to open up wordle.net/. Once you get to this page, you're going to create your own WORDLE. Okay, so this is where you're putting your text. I'm going to show you an example one. What I recommend is opening up Microsoft Office and Microsoft Word. Okay, here you should write your Moodle or your WORDLE words. Now, of course, I'm not going to do an abstinence project because then you might have all the answers that you need. So, my WORDLE is on exercise and fitness. Here are the words that I chose to put in. They describe exercise and fitness. So, abdominal muscles, running, aerobics, swimming, barbell, basketball, bench, etc., etc. Okay, down here I can see how many words that I have used. That's why I think that it's effective to use Microsoft Word when you're putting in your words. So if you were doing abstinence, oh, I have even more. If you were doing abstinence, you might put no pregnancy. Okay, no pregnancy. When you're doing these, make sure you're using one word. If you break them up, the WORDLE is going to break up those words, so you have to keep them together. Another benefit of abstinence may be no sexually transmitted diseases. So those would be 2 examples of benefits or positives of abstinence. I'm going to delete these. So right now, you can either pause the video and create your own words, or you can continue. So I'm going to select all these words that I thought of for fitness, to explain fitness and exercise. I'm going to copy all of these, not WORDLE words, so I can either do Control-C, or I can go up to the top. Then I'm going to go back to WORDLE and paste all of my words by doing Control-V. Okay, so there are all the words that I did. They're all single words. 2 words are combined. I capitalized the second letter of the first letter of the second word. I even added in an awesome one there. Okay, once I've done this, I'm going to click Go. So here's my WORDLE. All the words that I used are in here. I could keep it this way, or I could change it up and make it a little bit more personalized. So I can click Edit over here. Language. Obviously, I want to keep leave the words as spelled, or I can make all the words lowercase. Okay, so it changes it. Or I can make all the words uppercase. Which is even harder to read. I think I'll leave the words as spelled. Now, if I want to, I can change the font, which I think I will because this is a little hard for me to read. So you can choose a font. And I think I like this font. After you choose your font, you can move over to the layout. And see how mine are mostly, or they are all horizontal words? I can change it up to make it go in many different directions. Half and half. Or you can continue looking, mostly vertical, which will switch it the other way, or any which way. Okay, I liked it better at mostly horizontal. Okay. Then I can change the color too. So they have some patterns here. You can do all black, white and black. Do ghostly, chilled summer, milk paints, and you can change the variation. So some variation, lots of variation, which would include lots of colors, or a wild variation. And I like the chilled summer, so I'm going to keep it there. Okay? Once I have completed all of this, I'm going to open in a new window, and that is what mine will look like. So when you're finished designing it, making it yours, you want to click Save to Public Gallery. You can keep it untitled, or I'm going to change mine to Fitness. I'm not putting my real name. I'm going to put my initials. I recommend you do the same. Or you can keep it at anonymous. I'm just adding a little comment in case anybody wants to look at this. Then I'm going to click OK. So your Wordle is saved to the public gallery. Now there are a lot of Wordles, so I'm not going to be able to see this easily. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here, copy this link, the HTTP, to the end of the name of your Wordle. I can click Control-C. Then I'm going to go back to Moodle. Now make sure you're looking at your rubric while you're doing your Wordle. I'm going to click Wordle Time, courtesy of Mr. Fleming. Then it says post your Wordle code here. That's what we just copied, so hit reply. Control-V, allow access, go down, post to forum. Click continue. Okay, so that's my Wordle. And when I look at it, I can open it up and I can grade it for you. So go ahead and get started if you haven't already. If you have any questions, please let me know, and good luck.